like to introduce Mr. Yeah, why don't we go ahead to Mr. Michael Hoover, who will talk in a little more detail about SONAR V-Studio 700. Thank you, Michael.
All right, so I'd like to talk a little bit about what's included in this new exciting system from Cakewalk and Roland. Well, the first thing we have is a dedicated control surface that's totally geared to work with SONAR. Comes with a rack unit which has tons of I/O, and it also has an integrated Fantom synth built right into it that you can patch as a VST, so you get great Roland sounds. And of course, it has SONAR Producer Edition and Rapture that are included. Next slide, please. It's going to ship in Q1 2009, hopefully. Yes? Maybe? Good. So who is this product for? Well, really, the primary target customer is what we call the modern music producer. And what do we mean by that? Well, we have a lot of musicians out there who are not only recording and creating their own music, but they're starting to do their own mixing and putting their own things together and basically taking control of more of the production process. And so that's what we like to refer to as the modern music producer. Also, this product has great applications for post system integrators, and of course, it's a great step up for existing V-Studio owners. So here is the centerpiece, which is the console. Of course, it has 900mm motorized faders, pardon me. Also has 20 rotary encoders where you can directly access EQ, sends, also any plugin. And it has an easy access panel that allows you to edit and do everything from the surface. Of course, it has a transport section, which you see there. But one really unique thing about this, and is great for the modern music producer, is you can actually edit with video and with the Edirol DB7 system, which you see on the picture there. So you press one button and all of a sudden you're controlling the Edirol DB7. And so it's a very, very powerful application. Of course, if you don't have a DB7, it's compatible with any V-Link compatible video device. So that's also very cool. Of course, the system wouldn't be complete without full surround capabilities, which you see there is a surround panner, and of course a time display, so you know where you're at. And last but certainly not least, on the front of the unit, you have a convenience connection for guitar or mic input. All right, so let's look at the rack unit. So you can see the rack unit there. It has lots of I/O capabilities. Next slide, please. So you have 8 XLR inputs and TRS. Everything's balanced connections. You have 10 analog outs with the sub and the main there. You've got your digital I/O. You've also got ADAT I/O if you want to bring in using other equipment, MIDI, of course, and word clock. But as I said before, when you look at the rack unit, it's not just an I/O. Okay, sure, it has tons of I/O, which is really, really powerful and flexible. But it also has integrated into it a Roland Fantom VS synthesizer. So this is actually a hardware synth chip that is built right into the unit. And what's really cool about it is the fact that you can patch it as a VST plugin, and you can see that up on the screen there. So you kind of get the best of both worlds here. You get the genuine Roland sounds, but you get the convenience of being able to patch it directly inside of SONAR. So next slide, please. All right, so it also has an expansion slot on it so that you can add more sounds. Roland has the ARX series expansion boards, and this has one slot built into the I/O unit, and that allows you to add incredibly new and amazing sounds from Roland. It's not just ROM, so it's not just new sound sets. It's a whole synth that you can add. It adds polyphony, and it gives you all kinds of new creative abilities, so that's pretty cool too. And of course, I would be remiss in mentioning that it includes SONAR. It includes all of our flagship products from Cakewalk, which is SONAR Producer Edition, which now includes Dimension Pro, an amazing synth, and also Rapture. And so really you can see this entire system is totally complete. It's about as complete as you can get, and so that's pretty cool.